Imagine waking up in the morning and your legs just won't obey. Your hands tremble as you reach for a glass of water. This isn't just fatigue. It's your body signaling that something is wrong. Maybe you've experienced something similar, or you know someone who has. It could be a sign of sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass that affects millions of older adults worldwide. Sarcopenia can begin as early as your 30s, but becomes much more noticeable after 60. According to data, up to 50% of people over the age of 80 suffer from this condition. Sources: PMC, ElderLoveUSA.org, Harvard Health. But here's the good news: you can stop, or even reverse, this process by simply adding one product to your diet. Studies show that regularly consuming certain foods rich in protein and other nutrients can significantly improve muscle mass and strength in older adults. For example, in one study, participants who consumed these targeted foods showed a measurable increase in muscle mass within just a few weeks. So what is this product? It's cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein that provides a steady flow of amino acids throughout the night, helping to repair and support muscle tissue while you sleep. It also contains calcium and vitamin B12, both crucial for bone health and nervous system function. Why is it important to eat this at night? While you sleep, your body is in recovery mode. Your muscles require nutrients for that process. Eating cottage cheese before bed ensures your muscles are supplied with essential amino acids overnight, which supports repair and growth. A real-life example from the U.S. Mary, a 72-year-old retiree from Ohio, started adding cottage cheese to her evening routine. Within a month, she noticed improved physical energy and less daily fatigue. How to start? Choose low-fat or fat-free cottage cheese with no additives. Eat 100–150 grams of cottage cheese 30–60 minutes before bed. Add a touch of honey or berries for flavor if needed. Consistency is the key. Adding cottage cheese to your nighttime routine is a simple but powerful step toward better health and quality of life. Part 2. The dangerous truth: muscle loss. After 60 isn't normal, it's critically dangerous. You might think weakness, unsteady walking, and constant fatigue are just natural signs of aging. That's a lie. A dangerous lie that millions believe. Muscle loss isn't just a cosmetic issue, it's a path to disability. You lose your independence. You become vulnerable to falls. Every time you avoid taking the stairs, your muscles shrink. Every week without protein is a week of physical decline. According to the CDC, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, older adults who lose muscle mass are 3 times more likely to be hospitalized and twice as likely to die from fall-related injuries. Why this isn't just normal, but a catastrophe. Every decade after age 30, you can lose up to 8% of your muscle mass, and even more if you're not eating enough protein and staying active. Sarcopenia is linked to accelerated cell aging. It slows metabolism, impairs brain function, and lowers energy levels. It's a chain reaction. A story from the U.S., Rick from Texas. Rick was 68 when he realized he couldn't get up from a chair without using his hands. He weighed about the same as he did at 50, but the muscle was gone. It turned out he had lost nearly 25% of his muscle mass over the last decade. After visiting a nutritionist, he began eating cottage cheese at night, started taking short walks, and within 6 weeks, he could climb stairs on his own again. Why cottage cheese works? Casein, the main protein in cottage cheese, digests slowly and fuels your muscles for up to 8 hours. This is critical at night when your muscles are rebuilding. While you sleep, cottage cheese goes to work. A nighttime routine for strength. 1 hour before bed, eat 150 of cottage cheese. Add a sprinkle of cinnamon or a spoon of Greek yogurt. Light stretching or deep breathing. 1 glass of water. Meditation, stretch. This is a simple yet powerful routine. It gives you more than muscle. It gives you balance, confidence, and control over your body. Deadly myths we must destroy. Myth 1. I'm too old. My muscles can't recover. Fact: at any age, you can regain muscle mass with the right nutrition. Myth 2. I get enough protein at lunch. Fact: protein must be spread throughout the day, especially in the evening. Myth 3. Cottage cheese is just for bodybuilders. Fact: it's an accessible, effective nutrition tool for every older adult. Cottage cheese isn't just food. It's a strategy against aging. When you scoop cottage cheese at night, you're laying a brick in the fortress of your body. You're telling your body, I'm still in the game. You're not giving up. You're taking back control. Calendar today. Assignment. Before the next section, buy cottage cheese. Eat it before bed tonight. Note how you feel tomorrow morning. Repeat for 7 days straight. Muscle flex. This is not a diet. This is a weapon. Simple, effective, proven. Attention. Imagine this. You lift a grocery bag and feel no back pain. You walk up the stairs without holding on to the railing. Your body obeys you again. A fantasy? No. This is biology and a little bit of cottage cheese. Muscle recovery is possible even after 70. The body never stops adapting. Even at 60, 70, or 80, your muscles can still grow. To do this, you need 3 things: protein, stimulus, movement, and rest. And here's the trick. You can get all 3 without leaving your home. Elaine's story, 72, California. Elaine hadn't exercised since she was 40. Knee pain, fatigue, insomnia. She started small. 10 minutes of morning exercise and 150 grams of cottage cheese in the evening. After 2 weeks, leg cramps were gone. After 4 weeks, she stopped using her cane. Now she takes her grandchildren to the park and goes dancing twice a week. How the Dairy Boost works. A scientific view. Cottage cheese is rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein. Unlike fast-absorbing whey, casein takes 6–8 hours to digest. It nourishes your muscles while you sleep, when most recovery happens. It also contains leucine, an amino acid that triggers muscle fiber growth. Mini plan: regain strength in 21 days. Morning: light exercise, 10 minutes. Stretching, bends, heel raises. Lunch: protein plus vegetables. Evening: 150 grams of cottage cheese 1 hour before bed. Every other day: light walk or housework. The key is consistency. Within 3 weeks, you'll start noticing improvements in balance, endurance, and energy. What boosts effectiveness? A teaspoon of flax seeds in your cottage cheese. For joints, a pinch of turmeric. For inflammation, a few berries. For antioxidants. That's how your evening portion becomes a true anti-aging cocktail. Jerry's example, 67, Florida. Jerry was an accountant for 40 years, hardly moved at all. After retirement, his weight increased while his muscles disappeared. He didn't want to go to the gym, so he started eating cottage cheese and doing YouTube workouts. After 6 weeks, he lost 5 kilos of fat and gained muscle. Without a gym, without pills. What not to do? Don't try to do 100 squats on day 1. Don't starve yourself. You'll slow down recovery. Don't eat cottage cheese during the day. It works better at night. Don't believe it's too late at my age. Stopwatch danger. Too late is when you do nothing. You can always start. Signs of recovery. What to look for. Easier movement in the morning. Fewer cramps. Increased appetite and energy. Better sleep. Lower blood sugar. Bonus. What to do today. Buy low-fat or 5% cottage cheese. Prepare your night portion. Do light morning exercise. Track how you feel after 7 days. Motivation by the numbers. In a study from Tufts University, USA, older participants who added protein, especially cottage cheese, increased strength by 17% over 12 weeks. 81% felt a noticeable difference within just 4 weeks. 9 out of 10 improved balance and reduced fall risk. Your mission is to protect yourself. Starting is simple. Every spoonful of cottage cheese is a brick in rebuilding your body. Every morning with light movement is a step back toward independence. You're not just fighting aging, you're winning.